We left off yesterday with this snake painting. We're gonna turn on the light, get that shadow more correct. Alrighty. How is everyone? My push notifications are letting me know that I am live. Let's make sure that the sound is working correctly on the video. Testing. Correctly. Yes. On the video. Good. It is. All right. Here's my water. I'm using acrylic paint. I got some brushes here. I also have some snowmen. I thought it would be kind of funny if I somehow got a peep snowman in there. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Maybe if it was on its side. I love its little smile. All right, well, maybe that's something for another painting, another occasion. Today I made sure that I had some white. See here. All right, it says I'm live. Here we go. I got some black. All right, now it says 2 people are watching me, and you know what I think that means? I think that means it's me and me watching me. So here's some green. Oh, and Elizabetta. Hi. I'm painting this snake. See, here's the snake. And here's my painting of it that I started yesterday on my live stream. And today I'm going to keep working on it and get it to be even more realistic looking. Because that's what I'm into. I'm into realism, among other things. I love all painting, really. Okay, I'm getting my colors out. Hi, Gary. So yeah, welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name's Melodie Provenzano, and I've been an artist for many, many, many years. I lived in New York City for a long time and had some shows. I had a museum show this summer at the Tennessee Valley Museum of Art in Tuscumbia, Alabama. That was awesome. Yeah, and now I'm pursuing having a YouTube channel, which has been so much fun. Way more exciting than I thought. Like, I mean, I felt awkward about having a YouTube channel, but now I just really love it. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. This is fluorescent green. Whoa. Oh, sorry. Dropped my brush. I probably don't need fluorescent green, so I'm gonna hold off on the fluorescent green. Cool, the piano person is back. Hi. I want to speak some German. Ich weiß nicht. Gut. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Très bien. Très bien. That's French. This is a noisy container. Hey, Lindy. Welcome to the chat, everybody. It's nice you're here. It's nice you're all here. All right. Want to make this start looking really very realistic. So let's move this so you can see my snake. I have to turn his head a little bit. All right, let's get in there with some of this brown. I see a lot of little flecks of stuff in the masonite. That was too much right there. That's more like what the shadow looks like. Let's put this in the shadow. I don't like that you can see my hand in focus and not the image. How am I going to do that? How am I going to fix that? Maybe I can come at it this way. I don't really need this teeny tiny brush. It would be good if when I was doing these live streams, if I had an autofocus, because then I could focus, not autofocus, if I had a focus lock, then I could focus and lock it. And then like when I move my hand into it, it wouldn't, you know, focus on my hand instead of the painting. You hit the perfect color from the table yesterday. Oh, thank you. Your painting is so good, says Alex. Thank you. Whoa, you got a 3/C. What does that mean? I'm glad it went well. Thank you for letting me know. On African culture, was it? Your piano person's presentation today at school? Cool. I'm glad it went well. History and language, okay. Person is asking, what's my favorite color? Lavender. Favorite color. I really love all colors in combination with each other. You know, like some colors look better with other colors. Some colors are good by themselves. I mean, there's just like, I just love colors. That's why I'm a painter. I think that's part of the reason why I'm a painter. Person, for all the nice things you had to say on my most recent short that I posted. I really appreciate all those kind words. It makes me so happy. Annalie, welcome back. The piano person asks, where do you buy your acrylic paint? I buy my acrylic paint from different places, but mainly, well, I guess I really can't say mainly. There are a few places, so I'll just tell you all of them. I buy paint from Utrecht and Dick Blick, which are owned by the same company. So they're almost one and the same. Then I also buy paint in gallons. Like, that's a lot of paint at one time to buy. From Rose Brand, which is a company in New York City that I'm familiar with when I lived in New York City. I used to work for fashion companies, and I worked for Saks Fifth Avenue for a long time doing window display. And we used to buy paints from Rose Brand. They're very saturated in color, and they're very flat, and they're really good for scenic painting. So anyway, I buy some of that paint as well. Sometimes I want a really flat paint. And then other times I'm just like in town in Tennessee, and I'll just go into the hobby store and I'll just see like paint like this craft paint, and I'll buy that. So like this is like my Rose Brand paint. And then I'll buy like this is really nice paint, golden paint, acrylic. I can get that at the Blick or Utrecht. And yeah, there's also a place in Nashville called Jerry's Artorama, and they have art supplies there. So I'll buy them online, and I'll also buy them in stores. If I need something right away, I'll go to a store. But if right away, then a lot of times I'll just order it online and wait for it to come to me. Airbrush at work, like when I was working for Saks Fifth Avenue in New York City, we had a shop and we had an airbrush in the shop. The shop was in Queens, which was cool. It was a really cool warehouse space that we worked in. It was neat. And that had a spray booth there, so to speak. And so I did some spray painting, airbrush painting. But I've never bought an airbrush for myself or gotten into it, but I love the effects that you can get from an airbrush. I have a friend, Alex Blau, who has a show up right now in Nashville, and she uses an airbrush a lot for her paintings, and I think they're so cool. She paints abstractly. In fact, I did a long form video where I did a drawing of one of Alex's sculptures. She also makes little abstract sculptures. Piano person. Yeah, I think it was Astoria, Queens. The piano person says, I buy my acrylic mostly in the Hessen Center. It's a big store with like, I think over 20 shops. Cool. Hey, Pratam's here. Hi, Pratam. Donnelly, I am not in New York anymore. I'm in Tennessee now. My husband and I moved to Tennessee, where his mom is from originally. Now we live in a house instead of living in a tiny apartment that's a 4-floor walk up. We live in a tiny house. It's not a tiny home house, but it's a little 2-bedroom house. It's way bigger than our apartment was, so that's nice. In a dryer, which is amazing. Oh, it's the simple luxuries that can just make so much difference to the quality of life that one has. I do not miss going to the laundromat to do my laundry. That was hard work. Being on the 4th floor and walking up and down all those flights with bags of laundry. Ugh, no fun, no fun. Wie geht's means what's up, and then I get confused. Wie geht's? Have you ever been in the vicinity of guitar makers? Staten Island here. Oh, wow, you're in Staten Island? Neat, cool. I am doing well, and let's see, riding the bus or subway is the worst in New York City. Yeah, I had to ride the subway to work a lot of the time. Man, it can be rough at rush hour. So crowded, so rough, especially like when you're waiting for the train and then it comes and it's packed and you can't get on and you have to wait for the next one and that one's packed too. And it's like, oh, when am I going to make myself squish myself onto this train? Whoo, I don't envy the New Yorkers who live there. It's get so many cool things like museums and cultural things that you can see, and the whole world is there. Like all the diverse ethnicities that exist in New York, it's so wonderful. But then, like, it's just like so hard. It's so expensive and crowded. And anyway, yeah, you pay to stand. Yeah. Cool, Gary. The bus to school and an hour with the train home. Oh, cool. A lot of cool things about any place you are, and hard things too. I have a washing machine and a dryer in my house now. I will not take that for granted. will not take that for granted. Yeah. Well, it's cool that you have it in your building at least. That's good that it's in your building. You don't have to walk it 3 or 4 blocks away. We had to go to the laundromat. It was several blocks away. I mean, you could pay them to do your laundry, but I never had extra money to have other people do my laundry for me. So, and I kind of didn't want anybody to do my laundry. But yeah, when I went to college, we had a laundry machine in the building on a certain floor, and that was kind of nice. You know, you just like get on the elevator with your stuff. Man, that's what when I was growing up, my parents had their washer and dryer in the basement. Had posters of Tom Selleck on the walls in the basement of the washing room. Just hilarious. In the 80s when I was growing up. Elevators. How many, how is it? I assume it's like an apartment building, piano person. Spider, oh my goodness. Is it like this big? Oh, my battery's low. I gotta plug my phone in. Find this battery, hold on. Sorry, I'm grabbing my charger for my phone. If I forget to plug my phone in, the battery will die. So, there. Sorry for the shakiness. I need to figure out. Oh, I need to go up a little bit like that. There. Now you can see that. Oh, that's pretty good. Like that. 4 floors. Yeah, that's when I lived in New York City. That's what I was in. I was on the 4th floor of a walk up. We didn't have an elevator. But when I went to college, I lived in a building that was the dorm. It was like 4 floors of this really like I don't know how many. Maybe it had like 12 floors. It was a big building. 8 floors. Anyway, we there were some dorms in that building, and that's the building that you could take the elevator to do your laundry. The laundry was on like the 4th floor or something. And we lived on like the 8th floor. eased me into living in New York. It was like I didn't go right from having a washer and dryer in my basement growing up to like taking my laundry 4 blocks away down 4 flights of stairs to the laundromat. There's an attic. We didn't have an attic. The building that I lived in New York City was in Spanish Harlem. It was on 117th Street off of First Avenue. It was 410 East 117th Street. That's where I lived. It was cool. Instead of an attic, there was a hatch that led to the roof, but you weren't supposed to go on the roof. For 30 minutes straight to get to what? Yeah, here's the snowman. I'll put the snowman. Aren't they? They're cute. I'll put the snowman somewhere. I'm going to paint that snowman at some point. Here's the dark green. On my little palette here, trying to get the right green color. Green. Plans. United States, it's Thanksgiving. So we'll all be eating lots of good food tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, I know you guys don't have Thanksgiving. What you meant by Lawrence. I knew you meant your parents. That's sad. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm bummed out. I'm sorry. It's important to do good in school and to find something you love doing and figure out a way to become independent and self-sufficient insofar as, adult. Being an adult. My friend Omizu is live painting too. That's cool. Oh, you're scaring me. Um, oh my goodness, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, try to be obedient. I used to make my parents so mad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting it to look very realistic. That's kind of my goal here. Snake. I don't want it to look like necessarily like a real snake, but I want it to look like a real toy snake. That makes sense. person, you're not annoying me with your family drama. You just makes me feel a little helpless. That's all. Like I wish I don't like to see people suffer, and that's all. So it just makes me feel bad a bit, but it doesn't annoy me at all. Like I'm not annoyed. Life is hard. Like like people have conflict and drama, and yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm not annoyed, and I'm glad, like that you're safe. You're, you know, you are safe, aren't you? I hope. Um, Parents love you, right? So anyway, um, how long have you been painting? You had an interesting week since Friday. Um, you're in pain, but on the bright side, I get to skip school and I get to be a lazy bum. Aww. Um, I've been painting since I was little. I've loved art since I was little. I've been trying to, create a life for myself where I get to paint a lot because I like doing it. And it's fun being on YouTube, connecting with people. My channel, because I'm hoping to make some money. I'm hoping to get monetized and make some money. That would be nice if I could do that. I see other people doing it, so I'm like, I could probably figure this out. So I'm trying to figure it out. Person, thank you. Thank you for your support. Um, Maddie, what kind of surgery did you have? And Maddie, what country are you in? Piano Person is in Germany, and I am in the United States. Specifically, I'm in the state of Tennessee, which is in the South. And it's kind of a holiday week here. We have Thanksgiving tomorrow, which is where a lot of people eat turkey. Oh, you're in Arizona. You know all about Thanksgiving. That is rough. Sorry. Test, right? Piano person? 8 over there in Germany? Is it late over there, piano person? Is it late? Is it late at night over there? You said you had to set your alarm. And I was just thinking, like, well, I'm glad you did well on your test, or on your presentation, rather. Trying to think of some bright side. Yeah. Yeah. That's a bummer. It's like rest, and there's a battle being waged, war in your own home. That stinks. To argue when I was growing up. So a little bit of an understanding how you feel, maybe. Snape, also from Germany. House, yes. Serious Snape. Is anyone's audio is cutting in and out? Well, I'm not saying very much. Can you hear me now? Let me see. Let me check my audio here. Hello. Hello, Beans. Where do I check my audio? There. Hello. Oh, yeah, I could hear. Beans says, "Do you remember me?" I'm not sure. Beans. Did you have the same name? Was your name Beans? Your name. Better and louder. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of quiet. I'm focusing on the scales of this snake. They kind of like twist around. They're very optical. Like there's a movement in art called op art, and the scales on this snake kind of remind me of op art. If you're not familiar with op art, you can Google it. OP art. You'll see lots of interesting artwork. Oh, you were Duck God. Yes, I do remember you. Yes. I do remember the name Duck God. I remember, yes. Are you in India, Duck God? Or do I have that wrong? For saying it's pretty cool, Beans. Thank you. Cool Beans. Cool Beans. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'll put some of this green on here. Oh, I can't open it. There. Got it. Open. Whoa, I didn't mix it up. Look at that. Pro tip number 1. Shake your paint up. Shake it up. If you're going to use acrylic paint, make sure you stir it or shake it. That's pro tip number 1. I'm Melodie Provenzano. And I'm being silly now. If I do say so myself. Sometimes you got to get silly. Sometimes you got to lighten up. And so you won't burst into tears thinking about how people suffer. Sorry, having a rough night tonight for sure. It sounds like it's making me sad. Oh, Beans, you're in Europe. Okay. Bean says, I own a group in a game, and the group is called Empire of Dwarfs. Only people who are short join. For real? Just fine. I'm 5'4", so I think I'm pretty average. Average height. Oh, man. Bye, Beans. See ya. Um, this brown, this masonite color, I want to put more on there because I don't really like the way it's looking right now. I want it to be a little different. Be opaque. I can see the silver paper coming through and I don't like it. Don't want to see the silver paper. Snape, very good point. Whew. It's intense. You guys are intense. This is an intense chat today. I can say is that take care of yourself. Like, make sure you don't get involved in any drugs. Don't make sure you have your wits about you. Be a responsible adult because you will grow up and you will be able to move. Hey, Amizu. Serious Snape. Hey, Omizu. Hey, Omizu. I saw that you were painting live, and I was like, oh, Omizu, my friend is painting live. Or is live. I guess you were probably animating. Adventure. Crazy, right? This painting. Am I always saying that? This is kind of crazy. You remember Zaniel the Pro? And Omizu says, yes, working diligently on the animation. Awesome. It's going to be So good, Omizu. I am blown away by how awesome your animation is. So good. We were doing the New York Times crossword puzzle last night, and it was like something about a Japanese monster or ogre or something or whatever. I forget exactly what the clue was for the crossword, but the answer was Oni. And I was like, Omizu. Bear says, you remember Zaniel? Oh, Bear Adventure? I'm not sure. When was that? Were you on the live stream with me as Zaniel? Cowboy, cowboy, cowboy says, awesome work. Thank you, cowboy. Cowboy, cowboy. Is one rider. Cowboy, cowboy. Oh, cool. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh boy, does anybody know that song? That's from a show from a long time ago. Piano person. Okay. Okay, you take care of yourself, okay? Piano person. Be as kind as you possibly can. And yeah. Take care, piano person. But yes, welcome back, Cotter. That's what it was. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Cotter. I think it was with a C, but I'm not sure. Thank you, piano person. Big love to you. Hang in there. Hang in there. It's not going to repeat into the distance. I am crazy, but not that crazy. Oh man, that's quite an idea there. I don't know how. I guess I would have to. No, it would just be like, it would then like go like that. We're gonna have it there too. But I'm not gonna do that. No, it's just gonna be. It's gonna be like that, like that. And then at some point, I want to paint a snowman and a disco ball. I wonder if I could put the disco ball up in the corner, like here, just have like the corner of the disco ball. Oh my goodness, I love that idea, because this is like this foil paper, and this would actually have to be painted, give the illusion of being reflective, but it's going to be paint, So I don't know, I'm thinking about it. That's just some thoughts going through my mind, but at the moment, Cowboy says, paint a cowboy in a horse, LOL. Snake and the snowman at the club. Yes, exactly. Oh, man. Totally. That's what I'm talking about. At the club. Somebody taped the snake to the wall of the club. All right. That was like, I don't know, that was, oh man, that was pure inspiration. Painting the tape. I wasn't originally going to paint the tape, but then I don't know, it just happened. I'm trying to make the right masonite color. Got all this detail. So much detail to take care of. Let me see here. All right. Got my palette. Mix the black in. My ugly fingernail. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've taken my glove off. I used to wear a glove, and now I'm just like, who cares? Who cares? People say, did you hurt your hand? And I'd say, no, I didn't hurt my hand. I just don't like the way my fingernail looks. But now, I'm not wearing my glove. Okay, let's see. The snake. I like the idea with the, this is what Sirius Snape says, with the disco kugel, or whatever the English word for the ball you showed. Yeah, Omizu says, not sure if you mean to reference the banana tape to a wall by painting things taped to a surface, but I think it's cool. Oh yeah, no, I did not mean to reference that. Maurizio Catalan, is that his name? Piece. Harry Potter. And a living snowman would be a great idea, Omizu. On a family trip. It was kind of like a work trip. I took part in the spring break art fair in LA, in California, and my family and I went to Universal Studios, and we went on the Harry Potter ride, and my son was like, no, I don't want to go on this ride. But it was too late. Like, we had already like gotten strapped in, and then it broke down while we were on it, and it was so freaky, and my son was praying to God. It was so cute. He was so scared. And it all turned out all right, but we were like, because our son said, this ride always breaks down, and we're like, well, whatever, let's go. Okay, fine. And we're like, how did you know it breaks down? And he said, I saw it on YouTube. Funny, yeah, about the tape. I think Trompe l'oeil painters have been using tape in their paintings. There's lots of artists who use masking tape, that like contemporary artists who paint in a trompe l'oeil style, that use masking tape in their work. Mastro Matteo, he actually owns a painting of mine, and I have some work of his. He's kind of like a good artist, friend, acquaintance person. Woman on Instagram who does a lot of trompe l'oeil with tape in it. Anyway, they're out there. To see me paint something that would change over time. Like, in what regard? Like, object changes, or because I am in my big studio, I am painting that rose bloom that is changing. I don't know if that's what you mean or not. Snowman. Then I'd have to paint it so fast. But this snowman's not going to change. These snowmen don't change. What I'm going to do this very moment in time is I'm going to move. Oh, this guy is so taped up perfect. I'm going to move him anyway. I'm going to move him because I want to paint this background. Okay? That's what's happening. That's what's going to happen now. We're going to hope that someday we'll get the snake back in place. But for the moment, we're going to remove him and focus on the background. So, I need some brown, like the right color. Oh, I know what I can do. Mix some of this red with some of the green. Here we go. Let's see how this... Toyota's here. What if it were made of ice? Yeah. It'd be fun to paint ice. Hi, Toyota. Made from actual snow. That sounds like torture, Omizu. Painting a snowman that's melting on me while I'm trying to paint it sounds torturous. All right, this needs more green. But I'm making... Oh, and I'm not even... Like, you can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, there. How's that? That's better. I'm mixing green into the red. I'm going to put more green. Where's... Someday I'm going to get organized. All right. Remember the pro tip I gave everybody earlier? Shake up your paints or stir them. Okay, I'm gonna... Please don't forget to like. Oh, thank you, Serious Snape. Oh, Mizu, you're so funny. Oh, man. Toyota says, just ignore my profile picture. It's, what is it? It looks like a person in a red. This is not coming out. Man, sorry. I got to use two hands to squirt this. Oh, and you missed it. I didn't even get it on the screen, the way the paint was just like oozing out of this bottle. Mizu does have great ideas. I agree. It's full of great ideas. Okay, let's mix this up. Let's see how this... So, does everybody know that green and red are practically complementary colors. It's like blue and orange and green and red. They are complementary, aren't they? It means they're directly opposite each other on the color wheel. A snowball fight. That's kind of out of, now I'm mixing this green into it. That's kind of off brand, right? Doing a snowball fight would be off brand. I'm trying to have a art channel. This needs a lot more yellow in it. Grab the yellow from in here. Look at this. This is satisfying, isn't it? I mean, it is for me. Look at this. Look at this. Let's mix this up. Look at what I'm looking at is this color right here. Right here and here. Okay, so doing some things here. It's very yellow, but then when I mix some of this in there with it, somewhere, go ahead and move this so you can see it better. This color right here. Yes, this is kind of great. Okay. Oh, and I've got my little snake back here. He's still hanging on. All right. Good boy. Good snake. What if you paint one? A snowball fight? Man, that is like, that'd be hard to paint. Omizu could do it. Toyota, have you ever seen Omizu's channel and his work? Because it's worth checking out. Oh, interesting. I need some white. Be like, it's very little, tiny little fibers going every which way. Like, so that's what we want. We want little in here. Do I have any white that I can squirt on my thing? No. What about this blue? I'm gonna mix this blue in. It's like a grayish blue color. Oh yeah, that's nice. More. Let's not cover up the snake face. Okay. I can always put more layers of this different colors on here to try and get this texture correct. Hey, Rebecca. I made a screenshot so I can check your channel out tomorrow, Omizu. Oh, cool. Serious. Yeah, check out Omizu's channel for sure. He's going to have a video in my game show, 30 Seconds to Masterpiece, too. And so he's been working hard animating a 30-second video in his live streams. It's definitely worth checking it out. Incredibly talented in general. So, or dedication? Dedication. He's incredibly dedicated as well. Very practices a lot. That's what I do. I practice a lot. Is practice. Yeah. Except I could be using a slightly bigger brush, but then I might not get all these little, like, looking for. Ooh. Says Rebecca's message was retracted. I'm not sure what you said. I missed it. Rebecca, are you good today? Keep my palette down. Any plans for Thanksgiving? Snape, it's gonna be even better. Say, when I'm not done with something, I go, it's gonna get even better. It will. It's gonna be even better because it's not finished. So. Oh, I got 16 likes. You know who I really miss? Who used to come to my live streams and invite me to Jordan every time he was on my live stream? He'd say, "When are you going to come visit me?" Well, his name was Ryan, and I haven't seen him in so long on my live streams. I wonder, I know he's out there because I've followed him, and I was his #1, his very first subscriber. Now he has 50 subscribers. I'm so happy for him. But I wish he would come to the live stream again because I miss him. He liked to talk about food. I'm so happy you all are here. Then there'll be the day when you're not here and I'll be like, oh, I miss Rebecca and Snape. But I'm glad you're here. So I don't have to miss you because you're here. Serious Snape, thank you very much. I'm trying to find my way as an artist. like, live in New York City, and I worked in New York City, and that's how I paid my bills and stuff. And then I got married and I had a child, and then I was home because I had a baby and my husband was working. And then we moved to Tennessee, and now it's like, now I have to start making money again, and I don't know exactly how I want to do it. And so I'm just hoping that maybe I can do it by doing what I love. Wouldn't that be awesome? So I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. That's what's going on here. So I'm going live, and I checked this morning. I need 4,000 hours of watch time, and I have 808 hours of watch time since April. So I have to figure out how to get 3,200 more hours before April. I appreciate that you say that you're happy I'm live, because that makes me feel like I'm doing something that is to someone else other than myself, because I love doing this. Maddie accidentally flung her phone across the room. Had surgery, right? Can you reach it? Can you move around? Maddie, thank you for being here. You've been here quite a while, haven't you? Serious Snape says maybe I can stream on different sites at the same time. Yes, okay, that's good advice. Thank you. Um, and that is so funny, Maddie. That's how you're chatting. Of course, right? Really? Oh, wow. Maddie, that's so cool. Like there's a little, like a reddish, there's a little red in there. And I've got this kind of reddish brown. It's not quite that red, but maybe if I just got these little flecks in there, here and there, I'll just put a few in there. Let's put a little gray that red a little bit, this other kind of brownish color. Black. watching right now. That's awesome. Welcome, everybody. My name's Melodie Provenzano, and I'm a painter who's trying to grow their YouTube channel, and I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for checking out my crazy world. Looking at things. Surgery project, Maddie. What does it involve? Well, that's cool. Are you going to paint abstractly, or are you going to paint figuratively? Are you going to paint your canvas, paper? Summon duck? Donald Duck! Wow, that was fast. I don't like TikTok, but it is much more easy in the beginning to make money. YouTube is much better. YouTube takes 30% and TikTok 50 or 70%. Oh. Wow, yeah. Do you make money on those platforms, Serious Snape? TikTok channel for 30 Seconds to Masterpiece. That's the game show I've been hosting on my channel that I've co-created with my friend Kurt, my hometown buddy that I grew up with. He was a little older than me. Let's see. It's a kit I got from a farmer's market. Oh, okay. Say that I missed. Keep looking at my phone and it says message retracted. Well, it said it a couple times anyway. It doesn't always say it, but like, I have social media with real name or so. Oh. Snape. I have no social media. Oh, okay. Serious Snape says, no, I have no social media with real name or so. Okay. What does the duties of being mod entail? Let's get in here. Is my snake still there? Yeah. Okay. There's my snake. My snake. Let's set him up there. So let's put him like that so we can kind of see him. Emojis happening. Oh my goodness, Maddie accidentally ran her foot over. Oh gosh. Um, it says you. It says Sirius Snape. You said I just know a little bit because I am mod for two people. One is big, one is smaller. So I was wondering, like, what does that mean? Like, you are mod for two people. One is big, one is small. What is? I assume that's a job that you do. Then, is it not a job? And then, like, what does that mean exactly? I am mod for four. Oh, so, oh, that Toyota's mod for four. I'm so confused. What does that mean? What does it mean to be mod? Like a moderator? What do you do? You help out the person streaming. Okay. Okay, so how do you help out the person streaming? Like, what kind of activity do you do to help the person streaming? Like, are you reading the comments, or are you adjusting the camera, or are you like, what does that mean exactly? Snake is coming to life. When they're really bad, we can hide them so they never come back. Oh, I work in the medical field. I got Sirius Snape says I get good money with this, but the big big YouTuber. Okay. Check the comments under the videos. Oh, okay. Interesting. Neat. A for though, right? I'm like, someday maybe I'll be a big YouTuber. Someday maybe I'll be a big artist. Someday. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let me move this over a little. Oh, cool. Maddie has 631 subs. That's good. I'm a content creator too, and I use mods. Oh, really? Small. I have 78 subscribers. Links. Oh, okay. stuff from y'all. It's awesome. Put a link in my chat right now if I wanted to. Maybe. Okay. No idea. Too thick. Little flex here. This brush is putting it too thick, but that's okay. I'll just cover it up. Oh, wait a minute. Sense anymore because cool. Maddie goes live and does art. Oh, that's cool, Maddie. I'm gonna check out your channel. Toyota, what do you do if you go live? What are you gonna do? Interesting. Your sunglasses when you're going live, Toyota. Oot. Where I tried to memorize French poetry. I kind of remember a little bit. You ready? Je suis comme le roi d'un pays pluvieux, riche mais impuissant, jeune et pourtant très vieux, qui de ses précepteurs méprisant les corbettes, s'ennuie avec ses chiennes comme avec d'autres bêtes. Rien ne peut l'égayer, ni gibier, ni faucon, ni se portant something du balcon. It's like Baudelaire from Les Fleurs du Mal. King of a rainy country. Je suis, I'm as though I were a king of a rainy country. Je suis comme le roi d'un pays pluvieux, pluvieux, riche mais impuissant, rich but not powerful. Latin is a good one to learn for sure. Lingo. Because I'm learning Korean on Duolingo and I love it. I could start learning German too, and I could impress you all. Teeny weeny brush. Serious Snape. Меня зовут Melody. Извините, пожалуйста. Как вас зовут? A highlight on it. Oh, omoshiroi. That's Japanese. Okay. Wish I could get this to stay. You put the highlight on the tongue and it really helps. Oh, wipe that off. had a funny thought. You know, like kids, or, well, you don't have to be a kid to do it, but you know how you like write your name on a window when it's like has condensation on it? Like I could totally write something probably in water on this foil and it would show up like that kind of effect. So maybe I'll be thinking about what I want to put ever so subtly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I want to do that or not. Mean. Mocht. Escaltes. Get trunk? What does that mean? What is Toyota saying about me? I recognize my name. I don't know what you said, Toyota. You know, we're having a pretty good stream today. Like, no, I should probably knock on wood. But, like, it hasn't been laggy, right? Oh. This drink is what I said. No way. It's too cold here. A hot drink. I'll take a hot drink. But if you must know, I do not drink alcohol anymore because I had a problem with it. So I don't drink alcohol. It's been since 2010. I quit drinking in 2010. It's the best thing I ever did. One of the best things. I highly recommend it if you have a problem with drinking. It's very good to quit. Then you're free. But if you don't have a problem, you don't have to worry about it. Unless you have a problem and you don't think you have a problem. You were 2 when I quit drinking. You were 2 in 2010. That's amazing. Yeah. Gosh, I got old fast. Goes fast, guys. Goes fast. 51 now. Crazy. Two 2008. Tschüss. Or see you later, matey. Where can I go now? What am I doing? How am I going to do it? Let's get back to this. You know, I really like these colors that I mixed up are really quite good. I like to put them in something so that they don't dry up on me. I'm going to put them in this little container right here. Let's grab something. So, go like this. Take it, and I'll put it in here like this. Mix them all together and put a little bit of this water in there. It's a little gray at the moment. At the same time. Sweet. Yeah, caffeine. I recently started drinking espresso. I gave up coffee in 2014. I was trying to get pregnant with my son, and I got pregnant, and then I didn't drink until this year. I stopped drinking coffee, and I started like eating a lot of chocolate, and I was like, this is silly, man. Like I'm trying to eat like sugar to wake me up. I might as well just have an espresso. So now I have an espresso in the afternoon. And I had one today, and it was so good. Oh, cool. A squishmallow on a canvas. What kind of coffee do you like to drink, Serious Snape? Like, do you like cappuccino, or do you like just American coffee, drip coffee, or espresso, or like what's your choice? Or do you like those caffeine drinks like Red Bull or something? I've never had one of those. I don't think I would go there. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say you're not the best artist. It's not about being the best or the worst or anything. It's just about making art. Art is